everybody. Welcome. It's the Self Indulgent Podcast, episode 381, I think. I don't know. I think it's 381. Welcome to the show. It's been 2 weeks. We're back. We're back. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Andy T is here. Hey there, Andy T.
Hello.
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Yeah, I get this. This cord is popping on me already. It's the new year, new tech difficulties. Did you bring your drops today?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah, you did. So did I.
Yeah.
That was legitness. Yeah, it was.
It was.
Yeah, it was. Welcome to the show, everybody. We've got a lot for you today. Al Nation and I chat. We didn't speak. We didn't have a physical conversation. He did request one. I declined. I'll get into it a little bit. Yeah, I can't. I'll tell you in a bit. We got that. We had a discussion. A very civil discussion, I believe. And
You're afraid you're going to fall in love?
I'm afraid. I didn't want to talk to him on the phone. I might fall in love, you know. We might start having phone sex.
One thing leads to another.
Oh, yeah, and then now I'm gay, because that stuff happens, you know?
Sure would like to fuck that ass.
Ow, that's too sensitive. It looks like some people are having issues. Is the stream freezing? Let's get this out of the way at the top of the show, because that's what people love. I saw one person, it's freezing for them. Is it freezing for... Okay, some people are saying it's fine. It might be your stream, then. I apologize. Well, I don't know. No, not for me. Okay, it's yours.
I love how you always keep this stuff in too on the MP3 of the podcast.
It gives the realism of the show. Do you want me to go through and edit it all out?
No.
Oh.
I mean, ultimately you don't have a ton of time, and it's really not that big a deal. But I think it's always funny when you leave it in.
I've given this fucking show 8 years of my life.
Okay? Yeah, I know, man.
You too. But I mean, any time I spend on the show that's not on the air, good God. I don't know why it drives me out of my mind. I'm just sick of editing, you know?
Yeah. We don't have a producer. It's just you. So it doesn't, who cares?
It's true. So I leave that stuff in. And what he's talking about is the podcast. If you're watching live on Periscope, on YouTube, on Twitch, this becomes a podcast afterwards. You can check it out on iTunes for free, selfindulgentpodcast.com as well. Just search Self Indulgent Podcast on iTunes. You can subscribe. It'll be on your phone and all that shit. So, welcome, everybody. We got a lot. We'll get to Al Nation in a minute here. I know that's what you guys want to hear. I put it in the title. Al Nation is, he's a hot commodity over here at SIP. He's been topic of discussion quite a bit. So, we got that. I want to talk about this woman named Brittanya as well. I don't know if you know who Brittanya is, but I've been watching her for a bit, and she's unbelievable. We'll have to get into that. Greg the Virgin's food review is back. Malchis, if you know, cool guy Malchis did a man on the street for us today.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude. I can't wait to show you this Malchis clip. Oh, it's unbelievable. Ed Tommasi. Remember Ed Tommasi? He was an old guest of the show. He came on and ate a bunch of food.
Sounds familiar.
What
did he eat?
He ate a bunch of food he had an eating contest against Topher.
That's right. The ice cream?
Yeah, and they were barfing on the show.
Oh, God.
Ed Tommasi stealing tweets. And we'll get into that.
Shit.
I saw that. Yeah. Dave Anthony has finally blocked me. Little Sassy's new song, Tin Hut. And some other stuff. So, and I can't forget. It's a new year, and it's time we talk about Bradman again. I mean, I got to talk about him. I had all this stuff prepped to talk about B-Man. He's amazing. So we'll talk about my man, Bradman. I love a good stolen tweet. We will get into that. But let's talk.
State of the Union.
Let's talk about my man, Al Nation. Now, this may be the last time I get to play this. Maybe. He may. Anyway, I don't want to give too much away. But let me get here, SIP. Whoop, wrong one. God damn it. These clips need to be labeled better, Shaun. You really need to label these clips better. Where did it go? Downloads, maybe? Damn it. I had a great Al song for you guys. I can't find that shit anywhere. I have no idea where I even put it. Oh, it's right there. I know, it's just okay. So, this is the last time we might get to play this song, okay? I love you guys. We love Al Nation. We're friends. Let's check it out. Song is so good. I do agree. Al, if you want to take that, by all means, take it. Use it as your own intro, dude. Seriously. Use it as your own intro. So anyway, I'm sitting there. Yesterday. And if you don't know who Al Nation is, if you're just joining the show for the first time, me and him have had some beef in the past. We go back and forth. Most people just ignore me. You know, a lot of people, not Al Nation. Al Nation goes on, calls me an asshole, a goof. I call him, I don't know, I make fun of him too. We go back and forth.
What did he invent? If you don't know Al Nation, he invented wearing a hat and glasses on Periscope.
I'm not allowed to say that stuff.
Right? A dark scope. What do you mean? We're just letting people know what he did.
Sure.
We can't do that?
You're right. He invented everything. You're right.
Those are his words.
You're right. He did invent that backwards hat.
I'm making fun of him.
He invented the backwards hat and the sunglasses. You're right. Now.
Okay.
You're right. I can say that. Now.
Just saying he's a piece of shit or something like that.
Yeah.
That'd be terrible. I wouldn't do that.
No. Now.
No.
I'm sitting there at work yesterday. I get a message from Greg. Okay? I got a message from Greg asking me to, Greg the Virgin. If you don't know who Greg the Virgin is. He asked me to lay off Al for a bit. And I go, listen, if Al is talking to you, if Al's an adult, if Al wants me to stop goofing on him real hard, he can message me himself, And shortly after, I got a DM from Al Nation. My DMs are open on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, Real Shaun Lewin. So I get a DM from Al. And he asks me, I'm not going to read it word for word or anything, but I'll give you a gist. And I think I can be fair here, okay? I'm going to be fair. You all know, if you've been watching the show, I'm fair. I like to talk shit. We like to goof on people. But I'm a fair guy, That's it. I get an email, or I get a DM from Al that says, hey, man, can you voice chat right now? And I go, no. Here's the thing. I go, no, I'm at work. And he goes, well, let me know when you can. I want to talk to you. And I go, listen, you can call him the show tomorrow. And he goes, I don't want to talk to the show. I want to talk to you. Right? And I go, well, you can talk to me here. And I was being a dick, kind of. Because, at first when you get a message from a guy you've been beefing with for a while, you kind of go, he's up to something. You know what I mean? What is he doing? What's that?
You got to get defensive.
Yeah, I got to put up my shield, And secondly, I cannot get this world, what I mean? Like, once the internet world, like, my life on this internet is very fun, and I want to keep it on the internet. I don't want those paths to cross where I have to have a serious discussion one-on-one with a guy, Like, what am I going to do, talk on the phone with a guy? What am I, gay? No, I'm not. No, I can't. I don't know why it's a weird thing for me. Like, people are like, you're a pussy, you can't talk on the phone, right? I don't know, man. Once those worlds cross, I can't. Things get weird. When I first got Periscope, someone was cool with me, right? Talking to another man on the phone is very homosexual. Thank you. I won't even talk to my dad, in fear that I might fall in love.
I feel weird.
I don't want to fall.
I feel weird. This is almost like us talking on the phone right now, and it's making me feel really weird.
You're right. It is. I don't know. Are we gay now, you and me? This isn't phone. This is an internet chat, right? This is,
yeah, it's fine.
And we're on the air. It's in front of people. It's all above the board. So I can't talk to my family anymore, on the phone because I don't want to be incestually gay with them. I don't want to fall in love with them. Anyway, that said, I started Periscope and someone was cool and they're like, hey, let's have a chat. You want to talk on the phone one day? And I was like, these people are cool. Gave me my phone number. Cut to me waking up at 3 a.m. to prank calls over and over. Now, it stopped shortly after I blocked the phone number, but I was like, I mean, that was like 2 weeks into my Periscope career or whatever you want to call it. You know? So I don't really see people on. I've met a few people in life from the internet. Like I've met some people have come to my shows and stuff, which is cool. You know? I've met Bree, that's true. That was weird. This is a weird one. I don't know if you know this. Allie and I hang out with a gay couple from Australia that we met on Periscope 3 years ago. We see them twice a year. We go and eat food. It's just a bizarre world. This couple from Australia, every time they visit the United States, they're like, hey, you want to hang? And they're pretty sweet. They don't call me at 3 a.m. You know? So, anyway. It's just it's interesting, but I'm a little afraid to bring that phone call into life. You know what I mean? I'm very afraid. I don't need to fall in love with Al Nation. Jeff says, I tried to meet Shaun and Allie, and Shaun wanted none of it. This is probably that's Jeff. Yeah, that's 100% true. He said he'd be at Disneyland. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Wait, he wanted you to go to Disneyland to meet him?
I can't do that. It's a guy on the internet. What am I gonna do? Yeah,
he wanted you to pay for a ticket to Disneyland to meet him?
Yeah. I met Jeff and he gives amazing BJs, Matty R says. So anyway, I say no. I can't talk to you on the phone. I can't do a voice chat without it being on the air, which is probably a defect. Like it's definitely a fault of mine. You know, it's probably like not a great thing of mine for me. But regardless, he goes, okay, well. I want you to know that I respectfully want to ask you to stop going so hard. That's what he said. And I was like, oh, shit. What do you do now? You know, I've been goofing on this guy for the last 6 months. You know? And I go, Al, listen, man. And I want you to know. I want everybody watching to know. And this might break the fourth wall down or kind of break the mystery here. I don't give a shit. Like, all the things, like 95% of the things that come out of my mouth on the show, I don't care about. I don't mean them. I don't think about them. We did a whole show about what a piece of shit you are if you like Rick and Morty. That's 99% of the people I know. Do you think I think they're all pieces of shit? I don't care. It's just fun to goof.
You don't actually like people eating food in their cars? You don't like watching that?
No, I mean, see, that's the 1%. That's the 1% that I'm truthful about. I love watching people eat in their cars.
Ugh.
Dude, you want to go watch one together?
Gross.
Anyway, do you like Wheels? Of course I love Wheels. That's also part of the 1%. You know what? Let's say 90% of the stuff I say is just bullshit. It's bullshit. And he goes, listen, man, I just don't like it. I don't like being goofed on this hard. He didn't. There was no dramatic music. And I go, Al, I want you to know I don't mean any of the things I say about you. And he's like, you know what, Shaun? I'm in love. And then I said, what? No, I said, no! So I said, look, man, I want you to know I don't mean this. I don't hate anything. I don't ever wish anything bad on you. I don't wish bad things on Bradman. I don't wish these bad things on people. I want you all to succeed, mostly because I can watch you more. But, you know, but I don't mean it all, you know? I want everybody to understand that this is all a joke. This show's a joke. And I never wanted this to turn into, like, people really going, you know, like the people that call CPS on each other or the cops on each other on this app. Like, that shit has always disgusted me. And I've... Swatting, which killed a guy recently. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, yeah.
And I never wanted... See, that's why I don't want it to get into the real world. Like, anything I do on the show is just talk. Always remember, I'm never doing things... I mean, I might be doing things behind the scenes, like have a troll account that says, you know, how many women's parties have you gone to? But that's the gist of the behind-the-scenes stuff. There's nothing like Where's he live? What's his phone number? I've had Bradman's phone number for years. I have never called it. I had his address at one point, too. You know how stupid Periscope is? I played some Bradman videos years ago, and he put a copyright claim. He filed a copyright claim through Periscope to get my broadcast taken down, and it worked. They took it down, and in that, so he must have filled out like a form on their website, you know, where it says your like screen name, your phone number, your address, and it included all of that in the email. Like it said
to you?
Yes. And that's I was like, dude, Periscope, that's kind of fucking, that might be illegal that you're giving me this guy's phone number and address.
The person who's complaining about you.
Yeah.
Here's the person complaining about you's address.
So I don't know if I know he doesn't live in New York anymore, but I don't know if he's changed his phone number. I still have a phone number of Bradman sitting in my email. I've never called it.
Why would you?
Why would I? Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be gay with Bradman, you know?
He's probably busy anyway. He's probably getting calls all day.
It's true. He's
popular man.
He's very busy verifying people on the internet, I think.
Oh, yeah. Saving orphanages or something.
Yeah. So I told him, look, man, I cannot 100, because what am I supposed to do after this conversation? Come on this show and never bring him up again? I can't do that. So I said, look, I can't promise you that your name will be 100. I can't keep your name out of my mouth 100%. I can't promise that. But I will be far more respectful. How about that? Because I haven't really been fair with, I'm not fair with people I talk shit with. I'm not fair at all with that. So I want to be more fair with Al. I'll be more fair with him. You know? Now, that's to say, like, if he comes after me or rips on me, we'll go back and forth again. But I want him to understand, this is a game. This is all bullshit. It's all shit talking, and I want you all to understand that too. So, that said, Al Nation and I are cool. We're cool. I don't have beef with him right now. I don't even have fake beef with him. You know what I mean?
I love his overlays now.
I love his overlays. I really want to have he said he'll call in one day and we'll have a civil discussion, and maybe finally then I can go, you can't understand why I think the overlays are nuts. You can't see it. But I want to be honest with him. If I'm not gonna have him on and be like, you fucking suck, you fucking idiot, and I don't want to get rid of the drops. You know, I don't want to get rid of all the, you know, the drops of him calling me a fucking moron and stuff. Those are awesome. You know. You said I like the way Anyway, what was I saying? I got distracted by the chat. Regardless, I want you all to know that I don't have a beef with Al right now. It may change in the future. We don't know. There's always something coming up. But, you know, he's still always fighting with people on the internet, you know? But he wants me to know, and I want him to know that we're cool. And I think we're good. How about that? What about the theme song? I hope I can't get rid of the theme song. So, that was my promise. That, listen, I won't keep your name out of my mouth, but I'll be fair. I'll be more fair with you. How about that? And he said that I'll take it. So that's the L Nation update, and I wanted to give it to you guys. I don't know what do you think, Andy T?
I mean, if we're not looking at all his videos, it'll be way easier to not shit on him the whole time, right? I mean, because we just watch the videos that he does and make fun of him.
Here's the thing. Yeah, I always have videos on the back burner that I'm like, all right, I got to get to those. I got to get to these.
Yeah.
And I have some Al Nation videos sitting on the back burner that I have, like, they're like an hour and a half that I sit through like a crazy person.
Let's go. Let's play them.
Should we go through them?
Let's do it. Yeah.
You know what? Actually, all this was a joke. We're turning on you. We're backstabbing you. We're double crossing you. You suck! No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We are not double crossing. We're not double crossing Al Nation. And we're not double crossing him, okay? That was a joke. We're best friends, okay? We're not double crossing. Could you imagine what a dick I would be to be like, yeah, Al, we're cool. And then to come on here and be like, you fucking idiot. No, we're fine. That's fine. Al Nation's in the room. Hello, Al Nation. Welcome to the show. We're unblocked here. We got flowing conversation. He goes, and one of the things he said was like, wow, you're much more reasonable than I thought. And you know what? I wanted to say that to everyone. If you just reach out, I'm a regular guy. I really am just a regular dude. But I love talking shit. It is a fun thing. It's very fun to talk shit. So, Al, we're cool. I let him play the theme song, Al. Yeah. I mean, I can't get rid of the theme song. You can use the theme song for your own stuff. I don't care.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
We'll play that until POD tells us to stop.
Wait, oh, yeah, POD. So there you go. That's my update with Al Nation. And my favorite part, though, he goes, I think I could say this because they don't like each other. He said, I just want you to know I'm not a Bradman, which is my favorite. I've heard so many people use Bradman as an adjective as bad. You know what I mean? Like, or just like, I'm not Bradmanning over here. You know what I mean? Which is the funniest thing. I remember I was watching Brie Olson once argue with her girlfriend at the time, and she goes, you know what you're doing right now? You're Bradmanning right now. You're lying. She said that, and I was like, she got that from me. She got that from me. He says, just saying, I don't, listen, Bradman would never reach out to me. I have tried to talk to Bradman so many times. Yeah, it was to Susie. That's who Bree was talking to. But yeah, she goes, you're Bradmanning right now. So, anyway, Bradman, the invitation is still open if you want to talk. I am so down to talk to the B-Man. Listen, Bradman would never reach out. So, there you go. I think it's a good update. I think I'm being fair. You think I'm being fair, Andy T?
Fair. You're a fair man.
Fair man. I'm fair! I don't know why that signifies fair.
That was legitness. Yeah, it was.
Call that number out to that Bradman has and call and apologize. No. So there you go. We got to play the Al Nation outro at least, you know. Where is it? Like the outros and intros aren't making fun. It's just I like intros and outros.
Al Nation.
All right, that's our outro for
Top notch.
Al Nation. You like the production value there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Seamless.
Freddie's here. Freddie's in the chat. You want to say hi to Freddie, Andy T?
Don't care. Nope.
Hi, Freddie. Good to see ya. He's asking for my phone number. You're never getting my phone number, Freddie.
Oh boy.
14-year-old Freddie. You're never getting my phone number, Freddie. Nah. So there you go. Okay, now he's saying words I'm not going to say out loud. They're very aggressive. And he's allowed to say them because he's not 18 yet, I guess. Or because he's 14. He can say all those words. Sure. All right, so I want to talk a little bit about... Ooh, I got to show you this Malchis stuff. This Malchis thing. If you don't remember Malchis, he was part of the Cool Guy contest back in the day. You
Lost.
He lost. He did lose, but he won our hearts, if you will. And he's a very funny guy. We thought he was hilarious, so we talked to him some more. Want to keep talking to him, you know. And let me see. I have a conversation with Malchis here. Oh, that's the wrong fucking... God damn it, you know. When you have 85 email accounts, you forget which one you had a conversation with Malchis with. So anyway, I told Malchis, hey, man, do you want to start doing... man on the street bits for us? Do you want to do that? And he goes, yeah, I'll do that for you, man. Hold on.
Hey, almost self-indulgent.
No. So, now, Malchis does a man on the street bit where he films himself and he goes to this place. So when we did the Cool Guy contest, he was on Google Hangouts live with us out in public, talking to people in public. We thought he was hilarious, so we had him start doing this. And I didn't even ask him to do this one. He just did this on his own. I see it on his Instagram story. So he's in some store, and there's people filming something in there. Like, it looks like a TV studio that he's filming, and he doesn't make a lot of sense here, but it's still very funny.
You didn't tell him to do any of this?
No, he didn't. He sent me a message on Google Chats afterwards and said, hey, man, I think I need more practice, he says. And I go, oh, okay, let me check it out. And I go, yeah, you probably do, but this is still hilarious, dude. So this is him in a store. Some lady is filming like a news segment or something. I don't know what he's interrupting here, but let's check it out.
Let's check it out.
Hey, I'm with Self Indulgent. I'm here broadcasting live now that I have a course. And she says, here we are. I'm pretty much have a literature out, and this will be from my only thing.
Just make sure you stay out of the shot while we go.
Oh yeah.
Live. Okay.
Okay, I only have my literature.
Oh yeah.
So people read.
Yeah, it's okay.
They look down and they look
but
up.
we're getting ready to go. So.
Okay, thank you.
Who's
People read.
Now he's just standing in front of the camera. So that's how it ends. So it's just a small clip. Now, we missed a lot there, okay? And we're going to go over each piece. Okay, first of all, it looks like he might be in, it looks like a liquor store, right? Or a 7-Eleven, maybe? So
Yeah.
there's like a TV studio here, and it looks like a host that's going to stand in front of,
Like an on-site reporter or something?
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I think he did great. This was awesome. Maybe, yeah, Circle K? I don't know. That was awkward. That was awkward. So let's listen again. I was laughing a lot.
Hey, I'm with Self.
So here, right there, let's stop right there. There's a man with a tripod and a pretty big camera, right? That camera, if cameras that big nowadays, it's, unless they're using like one from the 80s, it's probably an expensive cam, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's like a broadcast camera, right? Like,
Yeah.
It's like a...
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they're in a store. They're filming something in the store.
Indulgent, I'm here broadcasting live now that I have a course.
So I don't even know what that means. I'm here broadcasting live now that I have a Coors Light, he said. What, was the Coors Light in your body? Like, is the Coors Light in your body right now?
He chugged a Coors Light.
Maybe he did it for like courage. Maybe it's
Wasn't he
Coors.
sober?
Listen, he's I thought he was sober. He's posting pictures of lit blunts on his Instagram. I don't think
boy.
he's a sober guy, but it's okay. I'm a blunt man too. I can't judge that. You know, I like blunts.
Wasn't he talking about like his chip or something? I don't know.
I don't really remember any of that conversation.
I mean, who are we to judge?
Right. Weed doesn't count. Sure. Exactly. All right. So anyway, now that he's got a Coors Light, let's see where he goes from here.
Now that I have a course, and she says, here we are. I'm pretty much have a literature out, and this.
I don't know what that means. She kind of looks at him like to leave, and he tells her, hey, I pretty much have the literature out. What? The literature? I don't know what you mean here, Malchis.
And she says, here we are. I'm pretty much have a literature out, and this will be from my only thing.
Just make sure you stay out of the shot while we go. While we're
Oh yeah.
live. Okay.
Okay, I only have my literature, so people read.
It's okay.
What?
What is that?
Well, I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Can someone help me? I have no idea. People
they look
read.
Down, they look up.
They look down. They look up. Lingo. I don't know. People read. I love it.
Okay,
Stay
just
out of-
make sure you stay out of the shot.
I love a person that's too professional. It's so funny. Can we? What? Who?
I mean, that's pretty much what we have to do in those situations, right? What she can't just joke around with them, like.
You're right. I've had to do some stuff when I was producing. Like when I produced some of those videos of fucking Joey or Keith Carey at these adult cons, you get these psychos that want to get in the shot, and as the producer, I have to be like, get out of here, go, stop it, and I have to like block them and stuff. I have to produce. Like I have to do actual work, and I don't like that part of it. But you do gotta love it. This person's about to go live, and they got Malchis here, fresh off his Coors Light, gonna interrupt this.
Stay out of the shot while we go. While we're
Oh yeah.
live. Okay.
It sounds like he's like, oh yeah?
Oh yeah. What's that shit on the ceiling?
I don't
Like
know.
stuff hanging off the ceiling.
There's so many questions I have for this, and I don't think we'll ever get an answer. So I gotta watch this part one more time.
I'm pretty much have a literature out, and this will be from the only thing
just
is.
make sure you stay out of the shot while we're
Oh yeah.
live. Okay.
Okay, I only have my literature, so people read.
it's okay.
They look down
It's
and
okay,
they look
but we're
up.
getting ready to go. So.
Okay, thank you.
And then he doesn't move. He just gets back in the shot, smiling. Wow. Malchis, if you're listening or watching, home run, buddy. Home run. I need to know what broadcast this on. You know? What? Does anyone recognize this news lady? Well,
Somehow he's in the news.
what? I need to know who this is. Who is that? I have no idea who that is. Action 9 News, maybe. I don't know, but she's got a blazer here. There's a guy buying a pack of smokes, I'm assuming, right here behind her. I don't know. So she would probably be local to California. He's in Hawthorne, he said. The bangs are a signature news look. That's true. So she's got, like, the blush, and she's got, her chin is kind of, like, jutted out, like she's gritting her teeth. Like, she's pissed that Malchis is in this shot. You know what? If you're this person, I mean, you got to just embrace it, right? You got to go, fuck it, you know. Right. Well, there you go. Let's watch one more time, and then we'll call it a segment.
Hey, I'm with Self Indulgent. I'm here broadcasting live now that I have a course. Like, and she says, here we are. I'm pretty much have a literature out, and this will be from the only thing is.
Just make sure you stay out of the shot while we're
Oh yeah.
live. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I have my literature, so people read.
It's okay.
They look down
It's
and
okay,
they look
but
up.
we're getting ready to go. So.
Okay, thank you.
He doesn't move one bit. He doesn't move one bit.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. And who
Where
is
he? Where does he live?
Hawthorne, which is like it's kind of by Long Beach. There's this guy back here in the background. Look at that dude. I don't know what he's doing. So you go. That's our update with Malchis. That's what he's up to lately. Unbelievable stuff, right? I mean, Malchis. Please keep it up. We love it. We love that shit, man. Sorry. I'm still getting over this sickness. I got real sick. We've been off for 2 weeks, so I'm happy to be back with you guys, but I got really sick. You know. How was your break, Andy? Did you have a good break?
Break from the show? Yeah, it was good.
Wow.
Real good. Real good. Woo.
So anyway, I was going to do did you hear about this Logan Paul thing?
Oh, yeah. Your brother was telling me about it.
So Logan Paul, I don't know if I should do it because everyone's doing it, but Logan Paul. So Logan Paul got caught. He didn't get caught. He went to the suicide forest in Japan and filmed. He filmed. I have a different take on this. It's not the same take that you've heard a billion times, right? So he went and filmed. He went to the suicide forest in Japan and filmed a vlog. And apparently, this forest is where a lot of people go to kill themselves in Japan. Well, he found a dead body and he filmed it, and he is like making jokes about it and stuff, which is brutal, right? The guy's an ass, right? He made an ass of himself, which I understand, complete asshole. But my favorite thing here about this stuff is the people this week. They are so obsessed with Logan Paul that every time they hate him so much, right? And they are so appalled by what he do. YouTubers race to their fucking computers to give a reaction of this guy. And I don't know why this part rubs me the wrong way. It's bizarre because everyone hates him. We all get that what he did was bad, right? But this is just Logan Paul ended his career. If you just type Logan Paul right now, Logan Paul laughing at a dead man. Like, if you're so appalled by it, why are you covering it 100% every single day for a week? I don't get it. That's what I don't get. Dear Logan Paul, open letter to Logan Paul. Dear YouTube and Logan Paul. Oh, the B family did 2 videos. Now, the reason I say this, these guys are running to get views strictly off of what Logan Paul just did and what you say that you hate so much, but not enough to wring it out for enough views for yourself. And that is what disgusts me for some reason. Listen, I agree. It's low-hanging fruit to call Logan Paul a jackass. We all know he's a jackass. But if you just sift Logan Paul's apology, but with better acting, open letter to Logan Paul, but I'm Boogie, this guy, Boogie, I'm going to use a thumbnail. It looks like I'm just getting my hands on my face and I can't handle it. Extremely disturbing Logan Paul. Message to Logan Paul. Do not forgive Logan Paul. My response, it's page after page. And look at the views. They're getting million views. 300K, 90K, 200K, 1.7 million, 1 million. They're all racing to YouTube to get the views off of this thing that they supposedly hate. It's bizarre to me, and I don't understand. Like, this is the take I haven't heard anyone say, and that's why I want to avoid the Logan Paul thing because it's been talked about to death. But it is bizarre to me to watch everyone say how upset they are, they can't handle it. It's nuts, and yet everyone's racing to wring it out for views as well. Am I wrong? I might be wrong. I'm willing to say that I'm wrong here, but it is very strange. I don't know why it sickens me. Yeah? Shaun, you're right?
Great job, Shaun. I think you're doing a wonderful job. Godspeed.
That's all I needed. I feel great now.
Godspeed.
Hits deep, especially when celebrities react. You're right. Thank you. YouTube is in trouble too. Yeah, YouTube is in trouble for a billion things right now. So there you go. Logan P. Just a little thing on you, Logan P. Let's get this out of the way. After our last show, we talked about Dave Anthony. Remember Dave Anthony? So Dave Anthony, if you don't know, he's from the Dollop Podcast. He likes to go on Twitter and he likes to just call everybody stupid that he disagrees with. Morons, you're stupid. You're a moron. Blah, 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 blah. He says it a billion times, right? We've been making fun of him forever. And we notice that if you have a religious thing in your bio, he will go after you for it and not even address what you're saying when you disagree. When people argue with him on Twitter, he'll just go, "Oh yeah, well you like Jesus," and he'll just use a screenshot like that's an insult. Like, "Oh, you made your point." So what did I do? I made a troll account, and you can go watch the last episode. I made a troll account, and I put "I love Jesus" in the bio, and I just said, "Hey man, you're not funny." And like the predictable loser he is, "Oh yeah, well you like Jesus." And it went on, and his fans, that's all that, I never brought up Jesus once in my name. I just love to show how predictable these people are, because everyone I know, all my friends love Dave Anthony. They love the Dollop Podcast. And I want you to know you're following a psychopath, and he's out of his mind, and he's an idiot. He's the stupid one, not you.
He's a good man.
He's a good man. How dare you? Anyway, about Dave Anthony. After that show, Christmas Day comes around, and I go, you know what? Dave Anthony spent his entire Thanksgiving arguing with eggs on Twitter. You know what eggs are? It's people that create accounts and don't have a profile picture. So they're probably fake or trolls. And he spent 12 hours on Twitter arguing with eggs on Thanksgiving. And I was like, this is the way he spends his Thanksgiving? Damn, bro. And so and then at the end of the day, he went and deleted it all. So anyway, we went and I did this whole troll thing where I put Jesus in my bio just to see if I could pull his little strings like a little marionette, which worked beautifully. I hadn't talked to him at all. He must be listening. Because I go on Christmas to go, I wonder if Dave Anthony's arguing with eggs again. I look on Christmas, blocked! He must have been listening, and he can't handle it anymore. His head's exploding. So I want to say, victory is mine. It's just like... These stupid, shallow, hollow victories that I like to celebrate. Yes! Suck it, Dave Anthony! Woo! That's right. I'm the winner. You got played. I played you like a guitar and a marionette, and you're like, Shaun knows me too well. He's inside my brain. Gotta block him. Oh, a screenshot of him blocking you should be your pin tweet. Yeah. It's very... I really enjoy being petty with Dave Anthony. So you go. Damn, this cord is popping on me. I gotta stop touching it. But I do win. I mean, clearly I won this one, you know.
Great job, Shaun.
Thank you. Thanks, Internet. It's a victory. Stupid. This is all so stupid. What we do on the show is so fucking dumb sometimes. I made an account and put I love Jesus in the bio. That's so dumb. It's so fucking stupid. It bothered him enough to bring it up, though. That's my favorite part. And my favorite part was someone going, one of the listeners of our show tweeted at him and said, I just want you to know that I'm praying for you, and I'm gonna let the Lord know that I'm praying for you to be happy. And he goes, and he like retweeted it and called him a fucking idiot. And then the guy, our listener, businessman Fritz, responds back with, oh, the Lord just got back to me. He says, no, go. He can't forgive you or whatever. And he's like, oh, good one. Like, he can't even. That's the attitude you got to pick on. That's when you have that attitude, that deserves being picked on. If that happened to me, I would have died laughing. But he's got to go, oh, good one. You got me that time. You did. He did get you. You got, Dave. Right. Sorry, I'm fired up. It's been 2 weeks. I got a lot of energy in me today.
You got.
You got. All right, what else do we have? Blah, 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 blah. Bradman. We can get to Bradman, Malchis. How about Ed Tommasi? You want to talk a little bit about Ed Tommasi, and then we'll get into the B-Man, I think?
Ed Tommasi. Shit, I forgot to get those tweets. That's okay. No, I didn't. I did not forget. Nice. So, net neutrality happened, right? And net neutrality happened. And so you guys are familiar with net neutrality. It got deleted. I don't know how you say it. It got repealed, I guess is the word. And anyway, something happened where this came across my Twitter feed. I'm just sifting through. This gets retweeted, right? Now that net neutrality is officially dead, guess what's... This is from Damaged Alex on December 14th, 11:31 a.m. Right? Now that net neutrality is officially dead, guess what's coming back, baby? That's what it says. Blockbuster Video. They put a picture of. Okay, very funny. You know? Mm-hmm.
Very funny. Guess what's coming back since net neutrality's dead? Blockbuster. Then, a couple days later, I get... Where did it go? A couple days later, this crossed my feed. Ed Tommasi, who I follow. He says, December 17th, 3 days later, with net neutrality officially dead, guess what's coming back, baby? The exact same verbiage. Ed Tommasi, I like you, but you're stealing tweets, bro. What are you doing?
Even a copy paste. He didn't even give it a paraphrase.
He didn't give it an Ed Tommasi twist or anything. He just saw a tweet he liked and decided, you know what? I'm going to copy this word for word. I really am. It's going to be verbatim. And then,
you know, three exclamation points. Yeah, I like that.
He stole tweets. So if you know Ed Tommasi, if you're on Twitter, let him know. This is way harder than just retweeting it. Yeah, why did he just retweet it? Let him know that we're on to him. Let him know on Twitter, like, hey, we know you're stealing. And look here at Wander, there's a comment underneath that says, I feel like I've seen this somewhere before. That's right. We have seen it before, Ed. From some other guy you took it from. How dare you? The gumption. The balls that it takes to just... I mean, I'm sure that. Let's see what the other. Let's look at the. Let's see what kind of. Okay, we're getting 789 likes, 339 retweets on the original post. So it didn't go really that viral, but for some reason it came across mine. It must have came across his feed as well. And he decided 3 days later, you know what? That's such a great tweet from his damaged Alex. You know what? I'm going to search Guess What's Coming Back, baby, on Twitter, and let's just see what comes up. Because what if this is a stealing act? All right. No, it looks like a lot of people say that for other things. But regardless, Ed Tommasi, you're stealing tweets. No good. We blocked you. We blocked that. And not like blocked you on the internet, but like we stuffed your shot. You know, like if you were in the NBA now and you're going up for a nice tweet, dunk, I came up and was like, no! Get that shit out of here. We already saw someone do this. Ed Tommasi. How dare you?
Used to be so original.
Anyway, let him know. Let Ed Tommasi know. We see him stealing tweets. We're on to you, Ed Tommasi. We know you didn't do it, and we're bringing you down. We're coming at. You're ruined. Ed is a monster.
You'll never tweet in this town again.
You'll never tweet on this net. No. Ed Tommasi. Oh. Stealing tweets. So there you go. I'm hot as hell. It's a hot day. I know it's cold. Sorry, Andy T. I know it's cold where you're at, but I'm burning up.
-19.
Oh, it's got to be 400 degrees outside right now for me.
Dang.
Oh. Yep. 59. I was close. 59 degrees. Shit.
Yeah, dude.
Anyway, let's should we talk a little bit about Bradman? I mean, it's been weeks. It's been almost a year since I've really gotten into Bradman stuff here. I just missed Bradman so much, you know. It's like we're best friends again, me and Bradman. So, I don't know where to even start. So many things have happened with Bradman. There's just so much. So last we heard from Bradman. Oh, you're right. Fuck. Good call. We got to play Bradman's theme. Why wouldn't we play Bradman's theme? Bradman's theme. I got his book, Topher says. Let's see. Here we go. You guys ready? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's time for Bradman. Time for Bradman. Time for Brad. Time for Bradman. And you know it's time for Brad. And you know it's time for the Bradman. Not Penny, though. No. Yep. Yeah, not Penny. Not Penny, too, because I got a little update about Penny. So, last we heard, Bradman was in the middle of his diet. He was going to lose 100 pounds in 100 days. I said, impossible. That's nuts. You're crazy.
Unhealthy.
It's also unhealthy, yeah. This big... Why do you... I don't understand. Go bigger. Anyway, a lot of people messaged me and said, dude, he's huge. He might be able to do it. So I didn't know you could lose weight that fast if you're that big. So, if you don't know Bradman, he's this guy I've had beefs with in the past. Probably a few years ago. It's probably 3 years ago at this time. He went at me kind of hard, and I never forgot, you know. So, Bradman was in the middle of the diet. His vision was he's going to lose 100 pounds in 100 days. And at the end of this 100 days, he's going to go and skydive in Las Vegas. That was his dream. Because right now, he's too big. He says he's too big to swing through that bungee jump thing on Vegas. And you like jump off a building and you swing or some shit. So his goal was, I'm going to I'm gonna do this. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to find this picture.
He's gonna starve himself enough to jump off a building.
Yeah, essentially, and he's like, and I'll bring all my friends out, and like he had this whole vision in his head. Needless to say, and at the time I was like, you know what, we're gonna be supportive, like overly supportive. And if you're watching this, this is not me encouraging you to go troll Bradman. I don't care about that. Leave Bradman alone. Let Bradman live his life. So anyway, this is what kind of spurred me on here. This picture of Bradman from probably a week ago. The diet has had an opposite effect on this man. Look, the poor man. He's out of control. You see this picture?
That's a full-size guitar.
It sure is. It's a real guitar. This comment says it's one of those oversized guitars that the Mexican guys play. That is the biggest gut I've ever seen on Bradman, and that worries me. He's turning into a snowman.
I mean, white isn't very slimming.
No,
so
it's not. But it's
kind of a lower angle.
I've never seen a chest be so small and a gut be so big. You know what I mean? I'm really worried about this guy. Like, you really need to get help. So anyway, in the middle of his diet, he's tweeting. His first day is, it's been a tough day, but I got through it. His third day is, and I remember his third day, it's legit. Wait, hold on. It's legit looking fake. It looks so bad. It does. It looks fake. He doesn't look like a real guy there. And so anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so he starts tweeting during this new diet he's going through. And the first day he says, this is a tough diet, but I made it through the first day. It was a rough day. Not a great day to start. Never a good day to start a diet with Bradman. Then day 3 says, had to cheat, had a pile of cheese. That's an actual tweet that came from Bradman. He really said that. He really tweeted that out. Had to cheat. And that was day 3. Had some pile of cheese. Then
stole it from a bunch of mouse traps.
So Bradman, in the middle of his diet, I remember, and then like day 13, he tweets out this picture, and this is supposed to be like day 13 of his diet.
All those things, though.
Okay, so at first glance, he's okay. So he got all this stuff that looks like it's on his counter here. These are things he bought, and at first glance, it just looks like a bunch of Hostess stuff. You know, ding dongs, Twinkies, snowballs, right? And that's what it says. No. It's the ice cream version of all those Hostess flavors. He got one of each. He got ice cream Twinkies, ice cream snowballs, ice cream ding dongs. And this is like week 2 of his diet. It's unbelievable. Snowball. And this is ice cream I've never seen. And I wouldn't even touch this ice cream.
Wait, dude. Wait. There's a Coke Zero in the back. He's good.
He's good. It's a Coke Zero, save on the calories.
Oh, yeah.
So there's that. So it continues. And again, this is Bradman. We've been beefing with Bradman forever, right? Sorry, my hair's a little... Not zero. Coke Zero. I just couldn't believe he did that. So anyway... I do want to give you a little blast from the past. So if you remember, we had beefs with Bradman, and he was mad. We went back and forth. He said he knew MC Hammer. He said he knew MC Hammer, and I was like, nah, it means they're friends. And he got really upset about me saying he didn't know MC Hammer. So much so he would go into MC Hammer's Periscope's room. No, I'm sorry. MC Hammer actually joined Bradman's Periscope room, and Bradman was like, hey, Hammer. First of all, my clear-cut tell that you're friends with MC Hammer. You don't call him by his real name. You just call him Hammer. I'm sure all Hammer's closest friends call him Hammer. MC Hammer, can you just let everybody know we're friends? Can you say yes in the chat? He said that, and then MC Hammer left the room and was like, no, thank you. Tell him, Hammer. Yeah, tell him, Hammer. Just tell him that we're friends. It was the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen.
Also, his only black friends. So he's like, I have black friends. I'm friends with MC Hammer.
Yeah. Tell him, Hammer, I'm not racist. Also, a little blast from the past. I had to show you this. I forgot this. We also got a signed picture of Brad. This is the funniest thing in the world to me. When we were at the peak of making fun of Bradman, I got a signed picture of Bradman sent to my P.O. box, framed beautifully. And in the bottom corner here, it says Bradman TV, and it says it's sponsored by GoFundMe, because Bradman was always asking for fucking money, apparently.
It's a beauty.
So anyway, I did a Periscope where I said, I want Bradman to be friend. I cried because I was so grateful that Bradman sent me a signed picture. And then
Speaking of, if we're talking about weight in pictures, look at you there.
Dude, look how little I am.
Frail.
I'm frail. I made a conscious effort to gain weight, and it worked. Look at that. I look like an Auschwitz inmate. That's
Let's
nuts.
see that picture of all the Hostess ice cream you ate.
Yeah. Look how little I am. You can break me in half. I took a lot of... That's petite Lewin, yeah. I took a lot of meth back then. So you and Brad both. Yeah, Brad also made a conscious effort to eat Hostess. So anyway, this is one of my favorite things now. This is an Instagram post from Bradman. Now, Bradman took a screenshot of my Periscope where I got a signed picture of him and put this in the comment. He put this as the caption. Someone sent me this. It's from an app I used to use called Periscope. Apparently, this fan has an autographed picture of me. I have to tell this kid, he's been duped. I would never put Bradman TV on a headshot. And this was my favorite part too, and I've only used GoFundMe once in my life to help with eye surgery costs. If this kid sees this post, he can send me his address and I'll send him a legit headshot. It's weird to see people fanboy like this, but I hear he's an aspiring comedian, so wishing him luck. So he tries to do a little troll here, but my favorite part about this little troll is one, he attempts to like belittle me by calling me a kid over and over, and to be fair, I do look like a baby. I mean, I'm not my ripped self, you know what I mean? I'm not my huge body built self. I look tiny. So anyway,
little stick figure arms, dodgeball shirt.
That shirt I tear through now. I can't wear that. I tried putting that shirt on last week. It was too much. It hurt. Anyway, my favorite part of this is he tries to do a little troll in here, and in the middle of the troll, he still has to explain away his GoFundMe thing. I think that and the Bradman TV is my little personal favorite. So he has to put in there, I've only used GoFundMe once in my life to help with eye surgery costs. Now, I'm not laughing at his eye surgery. I'm just laughing that the fucking... The headshot has GoFundMe at the bottom, and now he's so self-conscious about it, he's got to explain it away in his fake, his troll attempt on me.
I mean, his eyes are really prominent in that picture, so that could be the picture used.
So I posted this in the SIP family back in the day, and this guy, listener, says, someone sent this kid a signed ostrich egg. I have to tell you, kid, that this isn't my headshot. I hear the kid is an aspiring comedian, though, so wish him luck, kid. A lot of kids. I get it. So there you go. That was just a little blast from the past of us. Just a little history with B-Man, you know. Now, let's get to the more current Bradman stuff. Bradman's book. Now, this was when I was on hiatus from Bradman coverage. And so, this was on November 23rd. Okay. There's a tweet here. Hey, man. It's November. So this guy's tweets to Bradman. Hey, man, it's November. Where can we get your book? You said it would be out now. Thanks. Bradman responds with, stay tuned. It will make a good Christmas present. But I'm not saying anything until it's physically posted on Amazon. I've learned. Bradman, did you mean Christmas next year? You mean 2018 Christmas? Because it's Christmas already. It passed. And there is no Bradman book. I need to know the names of
this. Is his book about?
I gotta know too. It's his life. It's gotta
about
be his
his
life
life?
story. Oh, if I'm buying it, I am a customer. I will personally buy a book. How the fuck did he get verified on Twitter? Listen, being verified is his entire life. He once said in a stream, seriously, I think what he does for money is he gets people verified. I don't know how he does it. He just does it. He gets people verified on these social media streams. And what he was pitching it. He was pitching this to someone in his Periscope app. One of the commenters is like, I can get you verified. And let me tell you. He said this. When I got verified, it was the best feeling I ever had in my life. This is a man with 2 kids. He doesn't see them, but clearly, you know. I guess he's being honest. Oh. So there's that.
Shit.
This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. That's what he says. All right. So anyway, recently, so his diet didn't go well. Let's check out Bradman being a little baby on stream here. Okay. Now this is hilarious as well. Where are you, Bradman? Where's all my stuff? Oh, it's on my Google Drive. Bradman gets pissy is what this one says. Let's check this one out. I'm pulling it up. Do I have to download these? Sometimes Google Drive is super annoying where it's like, no, you can't do this. I'm scanning for viruses, you know. Read a chapter every scope. We should read it. If Bradman's shit comes out, well, fucking A, man. I don't get this. What do you mean it's forbidden to download this? You gotta see these videos. Hold on.
It is forbidden.
Forbidden. Okay, hold on a second. Downloading from Google Drive. Forbidden. Why? Why would it be forbidden? I really want to... fuck it. I think I might be done with Google Drive after this. I can't handle it. You know? Failed forbidden. Fucking A, dude. That shit drives me nuts. Maybe if I use Internet Explorer? Ugh. I'm going to be an Internet Explorer guy? Does anyone use Internet Explorer anymore? Anyone? You got to be pretty poor if you can't afford Chrome. You know what I'm saying? You got to be super poor. Where's my drive at? Get me my drive. Get me my drive, please. Let's see here. Download that. Now let's see. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Here's Bradman in the car. He's scoping. And this guy, Big Papa Dog, I know he's been watching our show for a long time.
Wait, Big Papa Dog, aren't you that guy that used to cause all the problems back in the day?
Right, okay. So he
And
sees...
spread all the hate about me?
So he sees Big Papa Dog in his chat on Periscope. Now, Big Papa Dog is a viewer of this show, and I don't know if Big Papa Dog has been trolling him. I don't know. These fucking names. I love that the internet, we've gotten to this stage of the internet where we're just calling each other by crazy names. Yo, Big Papa Dog said this, you know. Let's watch.
And spread all the hate about me?
Now listen to what a little baby he turns into here. He turns into a petty little baby. Now Big Papa Dog responds with, that used to be me, but not anymore, I'm cool now. So apparently I think Big Papa Dog probably did talk a little shit to this man. You know? Now listen. He reads it, he reads what Big Papa Dog says to him, and then he responds with the most petty shit I've ever heard. Here it comes. Sorry, we're waiting for the delay.
They always go quiet when they get caught.
Oh, see, Big Papa Dog hasn't responded
got him.
yet. He got him. I love how superior he feels to this.
In the day, not now. Well, too bad. I don't forgive people for the stuff like that because you said a lot of hateful things and you caused a lot of hurtful problems, and I just don't want that type of energy in my life.
Whoa! Whoa! Bradman turning into a petty little baby.
The day, not
So he reads Big Papa Dogs. He
BPD.
go quiet.
He reads BPDs. He reads it. Allie, sorry. You're so loud. I'm sorry, you're just chopping so loud. There's so much chopping going on.
Prime chopping time for Ellie.
We need slices, not chopping. Was she Iron Chef over there? Thank you for making me dinner, Allie. Anyway.
Making mincemeat pie over there?
Making mincemeat pie. Is there construction happening? People want to know if a jackhammer. Are you hanging a fucking a picture? You hammering nails in the wall? All right. Let's listen to Bradman be petty again.
They always go quiet when they get caught.
Also, why are you doing vertical video outside? I don't like.
In the day,
Here we
not
go.
now. Well, too bad.
Blocked.
I
He
don't
blocks
forgive
him.
people for the stuff like that because you said a lot of hateful things and you caused a lot of hurtful problems, and I just don't want that type of energy in my life.
Whoa. Very funny to me. I don't know about anyone else, but I think it's funny.
Big Papa Dog.
So
You just got blocked.
you just got blocked, BPD. Blocked Papa Dog. More like it. So anyway, now let's get to an update with Bradman's movie being rebooted. Okay. Bradman, he had a dog named Penny. Now, if I remember correctly, now you correct me in the chat if I'm wrong here. He took Big Papa Dog to the pound. So correct me if I'm wrong. He got rid of Penny because the responsibility was too much. He gave it away. That's what I thought. That's what I thought he did. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, that said, he got rid of his old dog. His aunt has her. And you know what he just did now? He got 2 new puppies today. Or not today, but like a week ago. He got 2 new puppies. He's got 2 pups. Yeah, he's got 2 pups now. Now, first clip I'm going to show you is just one of them peed on Bradman, and I find that very funny. Second here, someone asks him the exact same question that I'm having, like, hey, what happened to Penny? Like, wasn't that your dog? And just his response of, wait till you see the response. So let's check out Bradman gets pissed on first. Who knew? Oh, that's Chrome. Fucking Chrome's acting up on me today, man. Cool. Sorry, Ellie's yelling.
Right.
So he's got his dogs. They're very cute. He lives in about 400 square feet.
I feel bad because I just threw out an old pillow. Oh, I didn't get peed on me. Look.
Ew! Ew!
Oh, gross.
Ew! There's his shirt. He's
lactating.
it looks like he's lactating. And also,
Good God.
I love that he just said that you didn't have a dog in your hand. That both the dogs were on the ground. You just noticed it peed on you. How numb is your torso?
What a surprise.
He's covered in dog urine. What a fitting end. What a.
Let me just look down for the first time.
I know. It's like the dog peed on him. He didn't even notice. He had to look at his boob. He goes, "Why is my shirt wet?" Oh, dog peed on me.
Sweaty. Oh, well, I learned. I learned from my mistakes.
You should name that one R. Kelly, they say. Okay, that's pretty funny. All right, so there's that. And now, right after he gets peed on, someone asks him about his dog, Penny. Now, wait till you see his response here. He changes his shirt into this yellow This is the most wrinkled shirt I've ever seen. I don't know if I've ever seen a shirt this wrinkled. It might be made out of paper. It's this wrinkled. Okay? Oh, no. DL that she. if it ain't gonna work, bro. Oh, you know what? I bet why Chrome doesn't want to work? Oh, here we go. It doesn't matter. So he changes his
I
shirt.
should have known that was going to happen, too, because they drink so much water. Right?
Look
That I put on this bright yellow
at that shirt.
thing.
He dug that out the bottom of the garbage. That was a piece of yellow paper that he had crumpled up and then tried to reopen it up. And you know how paper works. You can't smooth that out.
It's like you get one of those compressed shirts that are like in the shape of something.
Oh, yeah. It was like,
You open them up and they're just 100% pure wrinkles.
yeah, they're like in the tiniest pack. They look like a hockey puck, you know? They're
Yeah.
super air compressed. Look at this shirt. It's so yellow. It's so bright. Oh, poor Bradman's eye, dude. Anyway.
That I put on this bright yellow.
So someone in the chat goes, sorry to ask, because you know how Bradman is. He gets so defensive about these things. Sorry to ask, but where's Penny? You know, the dog that you were taking care of?
Thing. Penny's with my aunt, and that was a big part of the discussion. Was originally my intention was Penny would stay with my aunt until I was able to get everything organized. You know.
Why does it look like he's trying to think up of an answer right here? He's looking off to the side. He's kind of like, I don't know.
Originally, my intention was Penny would stay with my aunt until I was able to
What should I say here?
get everything organized,
Okay.
you know, to have the dog and everything like that.
Yeah.
And then I was going to get another dog. And oh my God, Milli Vanilli, are you kidding me? That's not bad.
Those are name suggestions.
But then the problem was, I sort of
Listen, why does he stop? Because he's not being truthful here. I believe that. I believe this is not a truthful statement.
Then the problem was,
Pause. Think about it.
I sort of worded it wrong, and so I sort of gave Penny to my aunt.
Oh. So you gave your aunt your dog to borrow, and you worded it incorrectly. And that's why she owns the dog now. That is the worst excuse I've ever heard, Bradman. Just admit, you don't like her anymore. You hate Penny. You hate her.
She doesn't pee on you anymore like you like.
That's not bad. But then the problem was, I sort of worded it wrong, and so I sort of gave Penny to my aunt.
He doesn't even believe his own words. Listen how he peters out at the end of that sentence. Bradman, dude.
Or it was, the understanding was I gave Penny to my aunt.
That was the understanding.
So I could be a jerk and just be like, hey, this was a total misunderstanding and give me back my dog. Or I could just happen to have a friend who has 2 dogs that nobody seems to want, which is weird.
He'll quit on these 2 dogs too. That's really what I think's going to happen as well. These dogs aren't lasting. These dogs are for views. That's what Bradman's full. That's what all Bradman cares about. Views, bro. Right. Getting those numbers. Fucking
Yep.
Yep. That, and then I think there's one more thing I wanted to show you from Bradman. Is it? No, it's not that. Oh, his TV setup. I just went through his Instagram the other day, and I found, or not yesterday, it was like a week ago probably. I was like, you know what? I haven't thought about Bradman in a while. I'll check out his Instagram. I look at his Instagram, and I just keep seeing things that kind of bug me, you know? Check this out. I mean, he put a video of him watching Ernest, right? But what bothered me the most is...
Blocking the TV?
Yeah! Look at all the shit that's blocking his TV! How do you live that way? What are you doing? Look at that! Look, he's got a tree... So his TV is on his like dresser here, and there's just junk in front of the TV on the dresser. Do you guys? That's barbaric. It's a fucking birdhouse in front of his TV. How do you live? How do you live? Seriously, how do you go through life watching? He's trying to enjoy Ernest Goes Stupid or whatever those Ernest movies are. Ernest Saves Christmas, so classic. Cool, good job, bro. Except he's got a fucking box of Dayquil, some squeezy yarn ball. That is a mess. It drove me nuts. And it looks crooked.
That'd be very distracting to me.
And good point. The TV looks cockeyed. Why are you putting things under, like, yeah, even like the stand legs there, you can see the stand legs. One of the stand legs is flush onto the dresser top. The other is on top of papers. So first of all, how do the papers get under that? We don't know, but it's cockeyed now, and you're enjoying Ernest Saves Christmas crooked. Good Lord.
The way it was meant to be enjoyed.
Bradman. Unbelievable stuff. Can you believe it, Andy T?
I can't believe it.
Unbelievable. It's insane. Holy shit. And I got one more thing. Are we sick of Bradman yet? This is the last thing I have, actually. This is a clip from Bradman's, one of his first. He posted this on Instagram. To pay tribute to David Cassidy, here's a clip of a movie I made in college. A movie, by the way, which will be getting rebooted May 2018. That's what he says. Now, he wrote this movie, and I want you to see the part he left in here. It's right at the beginning. This is so perfect. This is such a perfect thing for Bradman to do.
I didn't.
Brad, sometimes you say the cutest things. Your creativity amazes me.
Ew! Ew! What? What? He's writing that himself. He wrote that. And I know this was years ago. He looks little there. He looks so little. He looks like Stick Shaun. But he wrote that himself of a girl talking to him, if you didn't hear it, going, Brad, you're so great. How are you so creative? What? Bradman.
I didn't.
Brad, sometimes you say the cutest things. Your creativity amazes me.
Ew!
Well, you're not so bad yourself. I mean that little wiring thing in the parking lot today. That was.
You get it though. You get it.
And you're handsome too, Bradman.
Bradman, your dick is the biggest. I could see it through your pants. Bradman, how did you get so strong and handsome? I bet you could beat up Mike Tyson. Bradman.
Just the fact that she's calling him Bradman.
Did she call him that? She called him Brad.
No.
Bradman TV. You're so cool. How did you add that TV to your name?
Bradman TV, can you get me verified on Twitter? You're so smart and handsome.
You must be a pretty smart guy to get verified all over Twitter and Instagram, Bradman TV.
Dogs will never pee on you, Bradman.
Oh, Bradman, you write better than Martin Scorsese, Bradman TV. You should have your own channel and movie and network.
Your hair is beautiful, Bradman TV, and it always will be.
Bradman TV, are you God? I'm going to stop praying to Jesus and lose my Christian religion and pray to you, Bradman TV. That's how great you are. You're a God.
Well, some days people will say you really Bradmaned it, and it will be a positive thing.
People use your name Bradman as an adjective for things that are good. Oh, Bradman.
Bradman TV.
Bradman, we barely knew he. I mean, he's still alive. Godspeed. Bradman, we do, if you're listening or watching, we want you to get healthy, Bradman. Please, get back to that creativity weight, that we just saw in college. Bradman's kryptonite is an eye. So there you go. That's what we got this week. I hope you liked it. I wanted to get to Brittanya. Her stuff is crazy, man. Brittanya would take... I don't have enough time, though. I got a steak to fucking eat. What? Oh, my God. Brittanya is... So I'll give you a little... I'll tease it a little bit for you. Brittanya... So I have to preface Brittanya because she's a big... You animals in the chat can't look at boobs without going crazy. And I have to preface it with this stuff. You're going to see some giant tits. You're going to see some giant ass. And sure, would we all love to squirt on those tots? Why not? Yeah, it'd be great. But you guys need to contain yourself. Okay? Okay? So when we show this and we goof on Brittanya, I don't want... You animals shouldn't be going, yeah, but I'd bang that ass. We know you would. We know. And Wander, I'm looking at you. You're the biggest offender of this stuff. Wander around. He can't help it.
Hello, sexy and freaky Jenny.
You see boobs, and they're ridiculous. We're getting too far, guys. We're going too far with what... I got to just show you a clip. I got to show you one clip.
Can we do this? Freddie's in here. Can we show this?
Freddie, close your eyes.
Too little. Too young.
You're too young to see this stuff. I'm making no promises. Sue me. I dig that shit. You're an animal. Wander, you're an animal. Where is Brittanya? Oh, I got her in my email here. So Brittanya, I've been watching for a while. All she does, she goes on on her Instagram and Snapchat and go swipe up, and she just shakes her body. She shakes her body up and down. There is no personality. It's just her going swipe up for the hottest content. She's a walking big boobed ad. Okay, it's insane to me, and I'm obsessed. I can't get Allie. I got Allie hooked on her too. Every time you open Instagram, she's got a new story update, and it's her just bouncing up and down, going swipe up for more. You know you want it. You know you want we're getting to the so porn stars and these cam girls. They used to at least fake it for us. You know what I mean? Fake it. Go yeah. You know I want you in my... She's abandoned all the acting. She's going straight to bouncing up and down and just saying, swipe up for my hottest content. I go into her live streams. She's just bouncing. She's just bouncing up and down during her live streams going, swipe up. You don't... what does she say in her live stream? Oh, she always complains that in her live streams that her newest pic on Instagram isn't getting enough love. So, swipe up and go like my stuff. And in the middle, I'm going, is there an earthquake? All the chat and the Instagram live feed are just heart emojis and stuff. But I'm concerned. I'm asking if there's an earthquake going on. She never answers me. Anyway. Which one do we want to see first is the question, I guess. Let me see which one this is. Now, who is Brittanya as well? You might wonder. Okay, so Brittanya, we are first heard from Brittanya from Bret Michaels' Rock of Love. I don't know if you remember this. I was a big fan of Bret Michaels' tour bus of love. He had a few of them.
Not to be confused with Flavor of Love.
No. It was like a spin-off, though.
And I'm still...
No, Brittanya. This is not the one we want to see. So that's where I first heard about her, but she was never this huge, like so plump in all the way. I'm not saying fat, like she's injected herself with things. The internet has gotten to a point where, like, oh my God.
You want to see this?
No. Let's go to her Instagram. Brittanya. Instagram. All right, I think this is it. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so we're getting to the point. If you see this woman, she's cartoonishly huge. And sure, back in the... Freddie, get out of the room. You can't... I'm not calling you, and you're not allowed to look at this stuff. Okay? 18 plus. It says it right there in her bio. You got to be 18. So, heyo, Wander says, see, he can't control himself, this Wander around. You need a fucking dart that makes your dick limp for a bit. You need to get darted, bro. Now, look at these like, this is all just, we're getting to the point, it's getting cartoonishly big. And do we all have these urges to squirt all over these mounds? By all means, yeah. I agree. Who wouldn't want to squirt on some mounds? But we're at cartoon level, okay? We're at cartoon level. We're injecting ourselves with fucking canola oil. Okay? What is going on? Look at this woman. This is cartoonish. And then you'll get these guys. I saw a video that came across my desk. I saw a video that said, like, this woman has injected this much stuff into her butt. And the thing was ridiculous. Like, it was so disgusting. And she'd walk by and they'd interview guys that she'd walk by on the street and they'd be like, yeah, I dig that shit, man. I dig it. You dig it? At what point is it too much? When are we too much? If it looks like a beanbag.
I sure would like to fuck that ass.
If there's a beanbag hanging out the back, if it looks like a beanbag chair, it looks like the woman got up and she was sitting in a beanbag chair and she just got up and it was glued to her ass and she's like, you know what? It's stuck there now. I better put pants over this. If that is too much, okay? Now, I'm just going to show you a little bit of her shaking, and we'll get to more of it next week. I'll have more examples for you. And then we got to go because I'm starving and I got to get some food. But, where is it? Okay, swipe up. This is her catchphrase, by the way. Swipe up. Always remember, swipe up for more of my hottest content. All right, here we go.
You want to see this come off? Only when you swipe up.
Oh,
Swipe up
look at her bounce. Okay. Sure. Come get some. That's just a picture.
Swipe.
This is just her boobs. Okay? This one's just boobs. And she's bouncing up and down saying, swipe up.
Up. Swipe. Up.
Stop it! Stop!
Click the link that I provided to join my hot, sexy
The audio is not in sync. Stop! She just keeps bouncing. There you go. There's an ass for you. Oh, yeah, she had those
fucking cum all over them titties, all over their face. Spank that ass.
Freaky J can't contain himself. Wander, you're Freaky J. I just realized you might be Freaky J. Yeah, she used to have her dimples pierced on Rock of Love. Remember that? That was her move. So there you go.
No, I don't remember that.
Well, if you watched Rock of Love, you would. She's out of her mind. But anyway, we got more of that. There's more. There's one where she tries to drink a water bottle while running in place. I'm saving it. It's the greatest thing I've ever seen. And then there's a guy with her like, you better not get wet with that bottle. Okay, I'm ruining it. Stay tuned next week. They'll follow if you're new. Okay? And we'll get to some more Brittanya. It's tough to cover Brittanya because I'm afraid I'll get banned, you know? I'm starving. I gotta go cook this steak on the grill. Oh, shit. Is the grill started? I gotta start the grill. All right. I'm gonna go throw these steaks in the grill. Thank you, everybody. I'm so hungry. What do you think, Andy T? Would you swipe up? Swipe up. Swipe up.
Forgive me. What does swiping up even do?
Oh, you didn't know? You don't know what swiping up does? In Instagram, you swipe up, and like you can link things on your story. So you'll add this video to your story, and then you can like add a link to it. So if they swipe up, it'll go to her website, or it'll go to her private Snapchat. Click the link in bio. That's the other thing she said. All right, everybody. SelfIndulgentPodcast.com. Check out youtube.com/selfindulgentpodcast. Check out, I don't know, check out us on Facebook. Like us. Go join our private Facebook group. It's called the SIP Crew. Message to Al Nation if you're still out there. We're cool. I'm glad that I'm glad we had a chat. And it takes a lot. I do want to say that. People don't do that. If you're really bothered by something and you go around and you're talking shit, people don't ever just DM me. I don't know if I've ever had a man DM me after we've talked shit and then just go, hey man, this is how I feel. That's fucking, I mean, that's respectable. I give it mad respect. So anyway, there still might be a war though. I'm just kidding.
He didn't say anything about me.
Oh no, Andy T! Andy T,
fine.
throw out some plugs.
Yeah, check out Technophilia. It's Let's Play with me and your bro. Technophilia with a YUH at the end. Let's do it.
Technophilia! It's a Let's Play. They play video games. And they talk. Freddie is in the chat. He says, I hope you die in an epic car crash. As long as the car crash is epic. I don't want to die in no fender bender. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. SelfIndulgentPodcast.com. For Andy T, SIP, and all of you guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Talk to you, lady. Peace.